Hey, this is Andrew Brown from Exam Pro, and in this section, we'll be covering Azure policies. Azure policies enforce organizational standards and assess compliance at scale. Policies do not restrict access, they only observe for compliance. Here is an image with a list of built-in policies that you can use right away from Azure. Let's go over a few key aspects of Azure policies. The first one are policy definitions, which is a JSON file used to describe business rules to control access to resources. Then we have policy assignment. This is the scope of a policy's effect. It can be assigned to a user, a resource group, or management group. Next, we have policy parameters. These are the values you can pass into your policy definition, which makes your policies more flexible for reuse. And we have initiative definitions. This is a collection of policy definitions that you can assign. For example, a group of policies to enforce PCI DSS compliance. Next, we'll look at viewing non-compliant resources. Once a policy is assigned, it will periodically evaluate the compliance state. You can see how compliant we are on the Compliance tab. According to the example in the image, it shows that we are non-compliant. It can occur due to many factors, but it's most likely because virtual machines should have disaster recovery enabled. So let's look at some of the main use cases for Azure Policy. Organizational compliance. Azure Policy enforces standards and assesses compliance at scale, such as enforcing compliance labels on all resources. Cost control. Policies can prevent over-provisioning to save costs, like limiting the creation of high-cost VMs. Security enhancements. Policies can improve security by enforcing configurations, for example, requiring secure transfer for all storage accounts. Resource consistency. Policies can enforce consistent configurations, like a specific naming convention or tag structure. Regulatory compliance. Policies can ensure specific configurations for regulatory compliance, such as data hosting in specific regions for data sovereignty. So that's a brief overview of Azure policies.